Hello, students. Welcome to our syllabus lecture. All right, so I'd like to go over the syllabus with you. I'm still adding some details to it, but I wanted to give you an overall picture of what we're going to be doing during these 5 weeks. So here is our syllabus, and this tells you about me. Okay, so my name is Dr. Kamba Cologne. And it's pronounced Kamba Cologne, and you can call me Dr. Kamba Cologne or Professor Kamba Cologne. Welcome to Biology 100. This course will introduce you to the basic principles of biology and give you the tools to think like a scientist. You're going to be learning concepts and skills, and this will be useful and applicable to your day-to-day lives. You're also going to have some lab activities. The lab experience will aim to visualize and enhance concepts and skills you learn in lecture. I hope your experience will be both fun and educational. We'll be covering a lot of material, so you need to stay on top of reviewing the lectures, trying to see what's due, what's next, what we're going to be doing soon. Okay, this is my information. My name is Dr. Kamba Cologne, PhD. You can contact me through Canvas direct message. This is my preferred way. Or you can email me at jcologne@valleycollege.edu. We do have a student social, and sorry, this will be changed. I'm not sure when it is yet. We're going to determine it when we talk about it during in-person lab meeting on May 28th. Okay, so here's some course information. Our lecture meetings are asynchronous online. So this is a hybrid course. So that means part of it will be meeting online and part of it will be meeting in person. So lecture meetings will be asynchronous online. That means you're going to have your lecture pages and they're going to be published, and they're going to include lecture recordings and lecture slides and lecture readings and demos, video demos. So let me quickly show you what it looks like. Let me just take you there. Okay, so here we are in our homepage. And if you go down to the lecture pages module, I'm going to show you an example of what I'm talking about. So this will be lecture 1 page. And this contains material we covered in lecture 1. And then it gives you the subject matter. And again, you're going to click on the slide deck. You'll be able to review it. You can follow along while you're reviewing the recording. The recording is not available yet, but it will be. These are the chapter readings. And again, if you click on them, it'll take you to the chapter readings. And then these are some video demos. So I'm going to say, okay, we're going to be looking at this video demo, and the link in your lecture page will be response to stimuli mimosa plants. So if you click on this, and you can follow along in the lecture. So this will give you some demos, or we can take a look at bacterial reproduction, for example, and this will show you the demo, and I'll talk about it during the lecture recording. Okay, so now let's go back to our syllabus. Okay, so we're back to our syllabus, and this tells you the prerequisites. This gives you a catalog discussion of our class. We just went over the lecture meetings and lab meetings. Lab meetings, in-person meetings will be Mondays through Thursdays from 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. in HLS 245. Okay, the drop deadline without a W will be February 4th. I could check on that real quick. And then with a W, it's February 13th. So let me quickly check on that. Okay, so I didn't want to give you the wrong information. So the last day to drop without a W is June 2, and the last day to drop with a W is June 13th. Okay. And these are the core competencies. So we want to learn vocabulary. We want to find and interpret information. We want to apply learned knowledge to new situations and apply principles of scientific reasoning to solve problems. These are SLOs, or student learning outcomes. For lecture, we want you to explain the relationship of a biological concept to inequities in our community in an exam essay question of higher order Bloom's taxonomy. Identify the interconnection of biology, their everyday life, and information literacy using a metacognitive reading analysis worksheet. So you're gonna be doing this, and then for lab, employ scientific thinking and methodologies by creating a research proposal based on outdoor and/or lab animal observations. And then these are our objectives. So I'd like you to go through this and let me know if you have any questions. So once the syllabus is available, I will, of course, you'll be able to review it. Our required course materials will be the textbook, Concepts of Biology. And then I'd like you to have a laptop or a Chromebook. Okay. You can even use an iPad. You can use those too. All right. So lecture materials will be available in Canvas. I want you to have a lecture notebook because I want you to take lots of notes. It's hard to remember things, and if you take notes, it makes it easier. For lab, you're going to have the lab manual available in Canvas again, and then you need to have a lab notebook. Again, these notebooks can be any notebook as long as you don't have pages scattered everywhere. You have to have them organized. So this can be a spiral notebook, composition notebook, any notebook. Okay, and you need to have a pen. All right. So you're going to need a laptop or a tablet. Um, and you can borrow that from the library. You can borrow laptops from the library. Again, it's going to be on a first come, first come, first served basis. And then once more Chromebooks are returned, you're going to be able to borrow them for the 5 weeks. Okay, so this gives you all the information. These are your academic support and resources. Again, these are all very important. So this is all about Canvas. This is for the bookstore, the library, STEM Mesa, the Academic Success Center, the Writing Center, counseling, accommodations. These are support for your health and well-being. So we have free medical, health, and mental support. If you click on this link, it'll show you more information. We have a pantry for food, clothing, hygiene, and other items. Again, click on this link to find out more information. And this talks about campus safety and security. So these are what I have on how to succeed in class. You have to be prepared, complete the assigned readings, review learning materials in lecture pages and lab exercise pages, complete posted assignments by their due dates, bring your laptop, Chromebook, or tablet to lecture and lab meetings. Okay, bring it to lab meetings. Bring all required materials, including notebooks, to in-person meetings. Okay, so for lectures and labs, I want you to be on time for our lab meetings. Come early if possible. We're going to be collaborating with each other and create classroom norms that we're going to follow. We will cover new concepts during lecture. During lab, we will have a pre-lab lecture and lab activities and discussions and quizzes. I want you to take lots of notes because most of the exams and quizzes will be based on the notes that you're going to be generating when you're reviewing lectures and when you're going through lab. So what to do after class, review your notes often because this helps you learn. Check Canvas daily for announcements, assignments, and class discussions. Refer to your textbooks, handouts, articles, lecture slides to complete assignments and prepare for assessments. What to do if you miss a class, let me know right away. Okay, so there will be no makeup lecture exams. The missed lecture exam will count as your lowest score exam and will be dropped. So no makeup quizzes or exams. Those will be dropped. But let me know if there's anything happening. Okay. If you're encountering some hardship, just let me know. Come to our student socials. These are office hours. Post your questions in the student social cafe on Canvas. Um, access STEM center tutoring. Okay, talk to your peers. So now let's talk about our classroom and community policies. We are very exclusive at San Bernardino Valley College. We support all students without regard to race, ethnicity, religion, national origin, immigration status, age, gender identity, sexual orientation, language. So we are inclusive of everybody and medical status or abilities of the students. I'm committed to upholding these ideals in my classroom and on the entire SBVC campus to the best of my abilities. I'm here to advocate for your inclusiveness, safety, academic, and professional growth. If you face discrimination or aggression inside or outside of the class, I encourage you to come to me and I will help you identify resources and determine a plan of action. My classroom, our learning community, is a safe and inclusive place for students. So if you want to learn more about the non-discrimination policy of SBVC, go to this link. Okay, this is important. Attendance. If you don't attend class meetings regularly, it is extremely unlikely that you will be successful in the class. All students are expected to attend in-person class meetings regularly. Students who don't attend the first meeting on week 1 will be dropped unless they get in touch with me. So let me know right away. Class meetings will start promptly at our indicated meeting time. Arrive on time. Don't leave class meetings early. So I will take attendance during our in-person meetings, and your attendance may also be recorded by submission of an activity survey or quiz exam. Okay. And then I want you to regularly log into our Canvas page, and I will monitor that. And you will also get points if you regularly check in. Okay. There will be no makeup labs. And this is important. It's the student's responsibility to withdraw from a course. The deadline to drop without a W is June 2, and with a W is June 13th. So if you don't drop by June 13th, you're going to get a W. I mean, you won't, sorry, you will get a grade. Okay? So make sure if you want to get a W to drop by June 13th and without a W by June 2. Okay. Enrollment in the course after this date will give you a grade. In the event of excessive absences, it may result in an instructor-initiated drop. So if you miss too many in-person meetings, or if you're not logging into Canvas, I can drop you. All right. During our in-person lab meetings, there will be no food or drink, no eating or drinking. I am very strict about this. Cell phones are not permitted when I'm giving instruction. There are times when it's useful to use cell phones and or other technologies like laptops or tablets. Please be respectful of me and your classmates and don't be distracted by technologies at times when you're supposed to be engaged in class. Okay? And we will talk about this during our in-person class, in-person meetings. This is about academic honesty and intellectual integrity. So science is collaborative. This means that you're going to be talking to your classmates. You're going to be looking at other people's work. So I want you to get to know your peers, your classmates. But we have a high standard of academic integrity. So sharing your work or helping someone else on an exam is cheating. Okay. Using any unauthorized materials on any exam is cheating. When you go on, so if you're going to be completing exams online, and you can't have any other tabs open. Okay, no, it's closed book, closed notes, no other websites. That's how we're going to do our exams. And then you're going to be writing lab reports, so you can't copy and paste someone else's work and pass that off as your own. That's plagiarism. So we're going to be learning about how to gather references for your lab report. And we will be doing that during our library orientation, which will happen on June 3rd. Okay, these are important dates. The last date to drop without a W is June 2. Last day to drop with a W is June 13th. There's a holiday, June 19th. That's Juneteenth. And then final exam will be during the week of the 26th. So let me just quickly look at my calendar. Okay. So that's correct. June 19th is a holiday. All right. And then there's a portion in the syllabus that talks about grading scale and policies. So if you want to get an A, you should get 90 to 100%. If you want to get a B, it's 80 to 89%. A C will be 65% to 79%. And anything below 65 will give you a D, and anything below 55% is an F. Okay. So this will talk about the different assignments that we will be getting, and this will be a table and it'll have the points. All right. This is our tentative schedule. It's 5 weeks. So we are going to hit the ground running on the first day of class, which is May 28th. So these are the lectures we're going to be covering. The exam will be available tentatively. It can change on June 26th to 27th. So it'll probably be available then, and then the last day to turn it in will be the 27th. We are going to have some biodiversity and conservation presentations. We're going to see if we can do it in person or online. So we'll talk about that, and we'll see how the schedule goes. But we'll talk about that in class. All right, so that's the lecture schedule, and this is our lab schedule, and it tells you what lab activities, what experiments, what lab manual you need every day, because we're going to be meeting Monday through Thursday. Okay, so these are the days. So this is the week, this column, this is the day, and this will be the date, and this tells you the topic and the lab activity. Okay. You are going to write a lab report. So the experiment for the lab report will happen around this time during week 2. We're going to be doing a diffusion and osmosis lab. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to learn how to write a lab report. And then we're also going to generate data for our oral lab report. So you're going to present your lab report in person, but this will be group project. Okay. And we're going to do an experiment on yeast carb metabolism. This is really fun. It's really a cool experiment. And, you can think about how you can apply this in real life. Okay, so again, this will give you the week, the day, the date, the topics, and the lab activity. So what's going to happen is I'm going to make the lab manual available. You're going to read them before you come to class, and then you're going to make a pre-lab. And you're going to turn that pre-lab in during the day you meet at 11 p.m. Okay, and we'll go over that when we meet in person. Okay, so that is our lecture on our class syllabus. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you in our next lecture, and I'm going to see you in person too. Okay, so let me know, ask me lots of questions. Bye for now. See you next time.